Hello everyone and welcome to another new edition of my channel. This is Biomutant. We're gonna go ahead and fix this real quick and then we'll get right into it here. Hope you all enjoy this opening edition of Biomutant. Interesting. Oh dang. Sliced his weapon right in half. Dang. Uh-oh. That's not good. Huh. So, I don't know what that was. Probably just like a preview video of things to expect in the game.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
I'd say.
Welcome to Biomutant.
Okay. Well, we didn't do this on PS4. This is our first time doing it on the PS5. So let's see settings. All dialogues. Make sure that they have the subtitles and stuff. Let's see. Audio. Alright. Let's put the narrator at 30. Okay, good. And the subtitles are on. So. Alright. We'll figure the game out as we go. And there you go. Okay. Hopefully all worked. Let's see. Yep. Okay. New game. Here we go. Definitely not doing it on hard or extreme. Usually what I like to do is do easy first playthrough, but wanted a little bit of a challenge, so put it on medium this time.
Encode your DNA.
Well, that's interesting. And so each one, the abilities change. Except for this one. This one just stays even all the way around, except for the 6% at the bottom, I think. No? That still stays the same, too. And actually, no, I see it. Energy regeneration. It goes down a little bit. Alright, I'm just going to go with the original. Well, I guess there's no carbon copy of the one they diffused, so let's see. Critical hit chance less than the rest this year. KI energy. I don't even know what that means. Um, Health goes way down with him, so he's definitely out. Power, yeah, you want that, so that one's definitely out. Um, Strength's definitely important too. The only one thing that this one loses is KI energy a little bit, and 1% chance less on a critical chance. Then I'm okay with that.
These are words to work by. Supplies.
All right, so give me just a second. All right, so it seems like the best option if I'm looking at all of these. Let's see. Rex loses melee damage. That's the only thing there. So I think this is the best one to go with. So this is the one we're going to go with. Tributes. Define your character's starting attributes. To see more detailed explanations on what effect each tribute has, I'll press something. Not sure what that is.
Define your genetic structure.
Well, that's interesting. Can't this be somewhere in the middle?
Define your genetic structure.
I'm just fine with this right here. I just, because you literally don't lose anything. So, right in the middle is fine.
Genetic resilience. Define your genetic. Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your first style.
Oh, wow. This is really unique. Looks like a killer fox for sure. Okay.
Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Commando. Deadeye.
Alright, so a class. Deadeye is tricky, skillful rogue who's chosen a life outside law and society values. Less armor and critical chance goes up to 4% from 2.
Commando.
Armor goes down. Everything else stays the same, it looks like.
Cypher.
Armor goes down. Everything else stays the same.
Saboteur. Sentinel. Deadeye. Commando. Saboteur.
So either way, you lose armor.
Commando.
Okay, so let's see.
Commando.
Commandos train as an operative on elite special operations force. Commandos are used to working in smaller teams. Range weapon attacks inflict 10% more damage to the target.
Cypher.
Alright. To shoot a spark ball, press down the input. You have bound the ability to. It'll make you throw the ball in the direction you're facing, inflicting damage to the enemy you hit. Your Kai energy regen is increased by 20%. So Kai energy must be like your magic, maybe? Psi-freaks are experimenting with psionic powers and mutations. They're usually outcasts on the fringe of society.
Saboteur.
Saboteur is cunning, skilled explorer trained to operate covertly in both suburbs and wilderness. I like that. Let's see here. Melee dual wield skill. Equip 2 different one-handed melee weapons to dual wield them. Dodge energy cost is reduced by 20%.
Sentinel.
Sentinels dedicate themselves to protect the house. Their dedication is for the organization as a whole, including supreme belief in the dogma. Base armor is increased by 10.
Deadeye.
Range weapons reload instantly and your next magazine is granted. Yeah, I'll probably go with Deadeye.
Commando. Deadeye.
Yeah.
Deadeye chosen.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So let's get it. To move, use the left stick. Look around, use the right stick.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Give me just a minute. Okay, so here we go. Bunny hop. Oh, to roll.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
I'm dark as strength and
Allow
power.
me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
So glad you realize who you really are. Let's keep to the bright and better path moving on.
You can't contradict yourself like that. You made the right choice to begin with. Why would you change your mind?
Because you can't deny what's deep within your heart. Sometimes a thought is just a thought. In the end, it's the way you act that counts.
But remember, this is just the beginning of the end. Eventually, it'll be my way or the highway.
So I have to choose a way? The light's over there, the dark's over there. Okay. We'll go light, I guess.
Right is always right.
If you say so.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Meteors meet. New main quest.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger.
Crap. Okay. Okay. Okay, interesting.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
So that was the same thing that just happened, isn't it? In that first video?
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
Evolution gone wrong. Move towards an enemy to target them with melee attacks. Aim the camera towards an enemy to target them with ranged attacks. To reload your ranged weapon, press R1. When the ammo indicator is red, you can perform a quick reload. A successful quick reload will shorten the reload time and increase the damage of the next bullet. Quick reload by pressing R1. Kai energy is used for dodging, using mutations, and performing special attacks. When you're out of Kai energy, you'll be unable to perform these actions. Your Kai energy regenerates both in and out of combat. So it looks like they're alive, but really they're all dead. Okay. And brass knuckles. Alright. If I click the left stick in, then I'm going to equip my sword. Okay. How do I even do that? Why in the world would I drop my... Oh, crap. I gotta load. Yeah. Because I did not mean to drop my sword. Okay. So ramp leading up. Okay. Okay. Interacts. There's a treasure. Nice. Electric module. Alright. A weapon add-on. You found a weapons special effect add-on. Attach it to your ranged weapon to give it an extra damage type for as long as ammo lasts. Some enemies have a resistance or weakness to different weapon special effects, so use them wisely. Okay. Weapon add-on. To attach a special effect add-on, select it through the consumable quick menu. To open the menu, hold up on the directional pad. Okay. Examine the medical bag. Found a medic supply. Bags like this contain items that can help heal you. Your health doesn't automatically regenerate in combat. You have to use consumables or find other ways to heal. Okay. Quick select menu. You can add a bandage by holding the quick select menu and selecting it. Oh, I see. So if I had a gun or brass knucks, then they'd pop up there. Okay.
Grab on tight and go.
Okay, let me go this way first, then. Seems like I'll miss something if I... Okay. There's stuff in the toilet. Nasty, but... it works.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Parrying. Remember to parry enemy attacks. When enemy attacks, you see lightning bolts flashing above their heads. Press L1.
Flash the slash.
Gotcha. Fallen enemies can often be looted for healing items. Find a highlighted fallen enemy and then press triangle. Remember to use your healing items when you're wounded. To open the item selection, press up on the directional pad. Oh, crap. Are you... Wow. The guy was out there, so I went to go check him, and the first thing it does is kill me. Wow. And I don't get to check anybody now. That sucks. Okay. Alright, Dandy Candy. Health regeneration 200, duration 2 seconds. Okay. So only certain enemies can be interacted with, I guess. Hmm. I guess. Alright, some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can deal damage to the enemy. Oh, that's great. Level 2. Defeating enemies and completing quests will give you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one of the attributes by 10. You'll also get 1 point that you can use to unlock skills in the Wung Fu and perks menus. To go to the menu, press the options button. When you level up, you can increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Pick which attribute you want to increase from the list. Okay. Health and armor is important early on, so upgrade points. You'll earn upgrade points when leveling up, and these can be used to acquire new special attacks and perks. Time to unlock your first special attack. Select close combat or range combat to unlock your first special attack. Okay. Guns. Okay. Unlock the first special attack. It looks like these are automatically given. Shoot with the current weapon, jump and shoot, kneel side and shoot. This one is finish your melee chain with a fan firing your gun. This is a special attack. Hitting the enemy with it will fill up one super Wung Fu icon. O square R2 is the input sequence. You can now perform your special attack when you have the correct weapon type equipped. Once you've unlocked more attacks, you'll be able to combine them to reach the super Wung Fu state. Wung Fu and perks. Once you have more upgrade points, remember to spend them on perks and special attacks and the Wung Fu and perk menus. Alright, let's look at the gear real quick. In this section, you can change your equipment and weapons. The circle icons represent a part of the body that can be geared up with equipment found or bought from vendors. Your favorites can be saved in the outfits menu. Head. You can sort your gear according to different stats. You can scrap the highlighted piece of the gear by crafting resources by pressing triangle. Alright, got no items there. Face, no items. Alright. I can scrap it or I can equip it. It looks like I have defaults, so let's go ahead and equip. Oh, actually, this is what I have on right now, so no. Okay. Same here. That's what I have on right now. Okay. Okay. Inventory shows consumables and different weapons that I might have. Okay. Well, we went up a level. Cool. So, alright. And we got a couple things. Energy regen and duration. Energy pack small. Okay. We got a sweat beef for that one.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Alright, a crowbar. Nice.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Alright, square to interact and stuff.
Whoa!
Well, what do you
Let's
expect?
try to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Alright, big blobs. You absorbed a bib blob or bio blob. These are points used to unlock mutations. You collect bio blobs by defeating monks or morks, excuse me, and finding containers at various places in the world. You can use your bio blobs to unlock special powers at any time by accessing the mutations part of the menu. Okay.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But Was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Mm-hmm. Some we still experience today. Alright, you have found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths while others feature different rewards. Switch which node is selected. Use the left stick to rotate the node. Press L1, R1. The number of rotations you have left. The higher your intellect, the more moves you have. Each node has a certain position and must be rotated into to complete the puzzle. Running out of moves before that may have consequences.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
I see. Alright, rotate each of the nodes so that the colors match each other. There it is.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Okay. So I guess now we just need to get out the bunker.
Spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
There you go.
There you go.
Airstrike. Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their head, and after hitting the enemy again, You can launch it up in the air by pressing L1. Perfectly counting an enemy attack will stun them. Stunned enemy has stars circling above their head, and after hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air by pressing L1.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Fight the scavengers.
Sharp steel. Got one.
Special attacks. You're on your way to performing a special attack. Possible special attacks are prompted in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Pressing the indicated input while it is shown will trigger your special attack.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Hey, not so fast, wheeled one. I want to talk to you. New friend and old friend. You're scary looking, man. Talk to out of date. Alright, interact.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Alright. Dialogue settings. By default, dialogue is set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. If you want to manually advance the dialogue, you can change this in the settings, accessibility. Alright, way back in the long ago. Alright, so let's go ahead and save it here. Well, I can't save it here. Dang it. Talk to best before.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here.
I don't think she cares.
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Mooma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
I don't believe in magic or no. Potato people are better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Alright, new main quest, glitter grass. Ruffle the glitter grass. Still can't save it yet. We found one. It should be.
You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
Alright. What Pensai? Will it grow strong enough?
Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Hoop net received. Nice. It's weird. And then we ride up on it.
That net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
The inosculated Pensai. There's the no with the tree. Where's the no with the tree? Nice.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
It shouldn't make her worry. She only cares about Wong Fu. Shouldn't make her worry.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Okay. End of days, World Eaters. End of days.
Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the Second Coming, and our lineage. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Ride, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay, Rodnet. Rarity abnormal. Alright, new main quest, End of the World. Get out of Bunker 101. Alright. Am I able to save it now? Nope. Of course not. Why would I be able to save now?
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Okay. Exit Bunker 101. Climb the rope. Okay. Okay, now I can save it. So this is where I'm going to wrap up this stream. Hope y'all enjoyed this opening edition of Biomutant. And we'll see y'all on the next one. So stay tuned for more of these videos. We'll see y'all soon for more.